Hey, good afternoon. Bad Crafter here. We're going to, we got another little project we're going to start today. We're going to take some normal shelving from Menards and we're going to make a cabinet out of it. We're going to use some of the white shelving that we always see there. Comes in different lengths. I selected some 4-foot stuff because the cabinet I'm going to make is about 45 inches tall and less than 2 feet wide. So I thought it's all pretty, sorry, dumped my recycle. It's all pre-cut, it's all pre-finished, so it's a nice material to use. Nothing fancy that I'm making, but just something that it saves a little bit of work by using what they've got. And if I can get the camera to turn around here, there's the material. You've seen it before. All the edges, all 6 sides, 8 sides are all pre-finished. So we're going to try to cut it in such a way that we don't have any exposed edges, or at least the exposed edges that we have won't be visible. So that's the project. Hang with me and we'll get started making some measurements and getting some cuts. All right, so we're back. Cabinet that I'm making is 45 inches tall. Our material here is 5/8 of an inch, so 2 layers would be 2.5 inches, and I'm going to have a piece at the top and a piece at the bottom. So 45 minus 2.5, we're going to get to 42.5. So that's what I'm going to cut the 2 sides at, 42.5, and then we'll do a little bit of layout after that. So we'll go make a couple cuts and we'll be right back. You don't need to see me make the cuts. You know how I cut it. I cut it with a saw, with a miter saw. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Okay, I misspoke earlier. The shelf height, or the cabinet height that my wife needs, is 43 5/8. So we have a top and a bottom that are 5/8 of an inch. So you subtract the top and the bottom. So now you're going to be down to 42.5, and that's what these sides are going to be. My top is going to go on top of the side, and my bottom is on the bottom. Then I'm going to have 3 shelves in the middle, and I want equal spaces between those shelves. So 3 shelves at 5/8 equals 1 3/4 inches. So 1 3/4 inches off of that 42.5. We're down to 40 3/4. Divide it by 4 equal spaces. We got 10 3/16 between each shelf because we've already subtracted the shelf. So we're going to lay it out on here at 10 3/8 or 10 3/16 between each of the shelves. And I'm thinking I'm going to just do a little dado just to give the shelves a little support. And maybe I can get away with using less fasteners. That way I don't have to put any extra nail holes or anything in it. And so that's what we're going to try. There's the math. Check me out if you want, but I hope I'm right. All right. So I'm going to lay this out, and I'm going to get my router and stuff out to make the dados, and we'll come right back. Okay, we're back. 2 cuts, 48-inch pieces down to 42.5. Now, I have you can probably see it over there, I have a Bosch 12-inch compound miter box. It's got the, whatever, scissor type pull on it. But I have a 60-tooth blade, that's plenty. I've even used a 40-tooth blade, plenty good. As long as it's sharp, this is the kind of cut you get. No frayed edges on either side, little bit of chipping out there. I don't know if you see it or not, but pretty clean cuts. This is just a sticker left on here, but pretty clean cuts, everything considering. So Yeah, 62 is plenty good. So now we're going to do a little bit of layout and figure out where the shelves are going to go. She wants a top and a bottom and 3 shelves in between. So we'll do a little layout and see how we're going to do that. Hang on. Okay, we're back. You can see my setup here. I've got a little jig that I copied. It's not my invention. I copied it off of YouTube. And that's for your router. You stick your router bit in there. You can see this is 5/8 and what I have is 1/2 inch. So I'm going to cut one side and then I'm going to slip it down and do the other side and then test fit it, see if I got it right. Hopefully I can make it nice and snug. So that's there's the layouts for the 3 different shelves that'll go in there. And I'll put you back up on the tripod and we'll let you watch as we cut one of the grooves and see how it goes. Hold on. And see how we did. See how we did. Oh, and so I put these 2 together to get to my size for the overall size of the unit, and just subtracted what was left of the material to get it together. All right. You hear that? That's sand. It's a dead blow hammer. They put sand in it so you get a solid hit, but it doesn't mar the surfaces of whatever you're tapping into. That's the idea of a soft blow hammer. All right, so that one's glued up. If this gets finished up tonight, somebody in the house is going to be a happy camper. Have a little bit more storage space. And these are tight. Wow. Tighter than I thought, which is nice. No fasteners, no nails, just a nice tight slot and glued in. They should work good. All right. All right, last one. And last shelf. There we go. That one was just a little bit looser, but that's okay. That is good. Now, this part is going to be not so easy, I don't think, but sorry, I'm over here grabbing some clamps. You'll see what I got. So, another jig. I didn't invent them. I copied them. Something I saw on Pinterest, and you use them to hold whatever it is you're building, to hold it at a 90 degree. And it's kind of slick because the holes are where you can put your clamp in and clamp it down. And clamp that up and put another clamp here. To hold 90 degrees. And that way, it might not fold like a deck of cards. Sorry, I'm on the wrong side for everybody to see. But it might keep it from folding like a deck of cards while I'm putting it together. So, at least that's the plan. Now, that's enough to hold it. Again, raw end of the shelf unit, same grooves. We're going to put some glue on the top of the shelves, probably is the best, and then it won't hopefully run all over the floor if I was to put it on that other piece. So put some glue here. And we'll see how we do at putting it together. Again, raw end, raw end. Let's see what we got here. That one's in. We're going to stand it up, and we'll put some clamps widthwise on this. Should be able to put 2-foot clamps on it. All right. Now, get some clamps here. And since we decided to go with 3 shelves, I'm short one piece of this material. So we'll get some more material and then we can finish up the top and bottom with that. I have enough for either a top or a bottom, but not for both. So I'll pick up one more piece of that paneling and we'll go from there. So we'll show you when we're all done, but so far, there we go. We'll check in a bit. Thank you. Hi, Badcrafter back. Wanted to show you how that bookcase, or not really for books, but little storage case that I made up for my wife, how that turned out. We were short one piece, and last night we went and I got the piece that we needed. So here it is. She's finished. It's got a little bit of glue on it, but it'll get cleaned up, and there it is. You can see we got 3 shelves in the middle with a top and a bottom on it, and it's the top one here is drying. You can see we got a little bit of glue up in that corner and some up in this corner, and that will clean out real easy once it dries. I gotta wipe it down. We got a little dusty and stuff before we bring it in the house, but overall, that's it. We are finished up with that project, and I appreciate you sticking with me. We will be putting out another one hopefully next week, another video, so I welcome you back. And if you like what you see, give me a like button, and if you want to subscribe for more of this excitement, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thanks again. Badcrafter out.